Texans coach Michelle Wyatt joins us. And, Coach, it was a tough night at Midland for you, but you got, I think, probably one of the best basketball teams in the conference. You got them on the road. And quite frankly, I don't think you played a bad basketball game in that contest. Little run there in that second half kind of hurt you.
You know, exactly. I was concerned because it was our first conference game and just all these freshmen and without their experience and stuff and on the road, you know, it seemed like, and like you said, against probably the best team in the conference. And so I was hoping if we could just kind of stay with them early on and have a little success, you know, that we could see that we could possibly play with them and everything. And so I was pleased that we hit some shots early and kind of kept it close that first half. And then, you know, how it is a game of runs and that second half, I mean, we just went through a spell where we couldn't score and they kind of separated themselves from us. But for our first conference game and most of our kids, their first, you know, to see how the atmosphere is different and things like that, I was somewhat pleased with their effort.
I really thought with Lady Chap's size into the hoop, you did a good job kind of keeping your finger in the dam, if you will, a little bit through that first half of basketball. They didn't beat you up badly in the paint. Now, again, when you went on your scoring drought in the second, it looked a lot worse than I think it was, but I thought defensively your game plan was pretty good and they were executing it fairly well.
Exactly. You know, we know that we're at a complete size disadvantage and everything, and so that's what we've just been talking, boxing out and just being strong with it and everything. And I was pretty proud of. I mean, I thought we showed some toughness that maybe we haven't showed earlier in the year, and we were, when two people went after the ball, you know, we pulled it down a few times, and earlier in the season it's us and someone else has the ball and they get it, and so we've been working on it and talking about it, and so they didn't back down at all from them and didn't seem intimidated or anything like that.
And offensively, I don't know that the execution was the question. You got some shots that looked like great shots that just didn't simply climb in for you. And there's nights that's just kind of the way that goes.
You know, we watched the video yesterday, and I knew during the game what kind of shots we were getting. We were getting the shots we're looking for, and by the people that were wanting to shoot the ball. And we had wide open jump shots. I mean, we knew we weren't going to get a lot of shots in the paint because of their size, and so we ran the things to get us the outside jumpers, and we got them, and we were really open to take those shots. So, yeah, I mean, it was just a matter of it not falling, and, you know, but we'll just keep working on that, taking game-like shots in practice and just being ready to score. But where we were getting the shots was just what we were looking for. So.
You get another good game out of Roberts, which you just kind of come to expect. It's like a little bit like the ATM, just stick the card in and let it go. I thought Prada got some good shots off. I thought Shea Myatt got some good shots off. And frankly, again, these are girls that can shoot the basketball. It just didn't have that rim was just a little hard for them.
Exactly. I mean, and like I said, we watched that video, and it would hit both sides of the rim. I mean, they were right on line. I thought they were going in, you know, from looking at them from the bench, and they can score. I mean, all those three that you said can really shoot the basketball, and so it's just having confidence and knowing the next time that it is going to fall.
And that may be the best news here is you didn't quit shooting the basketball.
Right.
Sometimes for young players, you miss a couple and you go, oh, okay, I'm not shooting again because I don't want to get my shooting number too low and get shoot out for that, but they kept after.
No, and that's what we've worked at all year. I mean, and we keep saying, you know, it's not going to go in if you don't take it, and so we know who needs to be taking shots and where we need to be taking them from, and so they just got to stay with it, and it will eventually fall.
Get ready to go against Odessa on Thursday night, and boy, another tough one. At least you get them at home instead of on the road. Let's talk a little bit about Odessa and what do you expect out of this club?
Odessa's they're pretty well balanced. They've got a couple post players. They're not real big inside, so that's good for us. But they're real athletic across the board. They've got a couple good three-point shooters. I mean, they're just pretty balanced. They have two kids that average 12 points and one that averages 11. So they're really balanced. And so we'll just, you know, kind of attack it the same way. Just we've scouted them and everything, and just see what happens, you know.
Meanwhile, the health of the ball club coming out of Midland looked like everybody come off the floor in one piece. So is the roster full again for the next one?
We should be good.
All right, Coach. Final thoughts for us before we get ready to go against Odessa on Thursday.
No, we're really excited to be home. We hope we can, you know, I know our record is not where we need it to be, but again, in conference, you know, if we can get us a couple wins, and anything can happen. So we'd love to have a good crowd come out and support us.
All right, Coach. Appreciate your time as always. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see you after the ball game.
Okay.